Today we're finishing up the turbo build. It's gonna be dope. I'm just using my Harbor Freight jack to lift her up so we can get that exhaust on. And
So here's what we found out. We figured out off of sr20forum.com that the exhaust manifold studs are recommended to be torqued in at 27 to 35 foot-pounds. We got Weston Brown over here with his mighty torque wrench. We are going to do our best to torque them down.
start off with 5 with the kick bolt.
Yeah, let me get the sequence out. There was a special sequence to it as well. Of course, they tell you to do it in a certain order. Makes sense. A lot of people just say that it's difficult to get a torque wrench in there anyway, so that they don't bother doing it. But we're going to see what we can do since we have a torque wrench and some extensions. Maybe it'll work.
Okay, could probably need a second hand with you. Try to get that on there.
Yeah. Let's see what I can do. So he wants me to hold the wobble extension in place on the nut. Is there any way can you lift it up a little bit? Almost. I think it needs to like rotate. Rotate and potate. Oh fuck. The whole car just moved. We're gonna die. Oh shit, almost. No. Rookie mistake. We need to use a deep socket.
We don't have a dump, so
Don't have what?
the red size.
What's it gotta be?
14
14 deep on a 3/8 inch. Harbor Freight takes good care of me, my friend. Let's see what I can do with my Pittsburgh tools. Fuck!
Mate. G'day, mate. About to torque down a bolt all the way on the right side. It's going to be pretty freaking tight, mate. 30 pound-feet of torque, mate. Crikey.
You know Australians don't use foot-pounds, right?
Meters, mate. Crikey.
They use kilowatts.
Kilowatts now, mate.
I'm just kidding. I don't actually know what they use.
Can you help me out? Put down the damn camera, mate.
Oh, yeah? So Weston just asked me to give him a hand with one of the wobble extensions while he's torquing down the manifold. And in the process, he pinched this finger. But I said, that's okay. I don't need this finger. I only need this one.
You got it now, mate. Crikey.
I get the feeling that the torque isn't really going to be accurate because it's going through all the wobble extensions when we were using the actual torque wrench. Just from what I know about torque from my high school physics
mate.
class.
Shut the bloody hell up.
Hey,
Crikey.
hey, that's not very nice. Warning,
Danger to manifold.
danger to manifold.
We got a bloody socket stuck on the... Oh, crikey. Well,
Danger to manifold.
that one's gone further now, mate. It's... Looks like the socket just got swallowed like a bloody engine, mate.
Is that it down there?
What are you going to do?
No, that's not it.
Mate, it's gone, mate.
Yeah.
Whatever.
One thing that we have to modify to do this turbo swap is the intercooler piping. A lot of guys on the forums, again, don't know exactly what's going on. I would assume a lot of people are just kind of guessing about it. So, real life situation here. This is for an S13 intercooler with a stock T25 turbo. This is the hot pipe, basically. And on the, let's see here, on the S15, S14 or whatever with the T28, the hot pipe side of the turbo does not route straight up like it did. I'm sorry, the charge pipe doesn't route straight up. Instead, it's at an angle here. So because of that, the piping comes as, it's basically too long. So this part here would connect, and on the T25 it would just bolt right on or whatever. But with the T28 it doesn't. in order to solve that issue, here's what we're going to do. We're going to remove a section of the intercooler piping in this area. We don't know how much specifically, but in the end, it's going to make this match up with that. You can get an idea just by looking at it. Weston is a private investigator of cars. Never mind. We're trying to figure out what the heck this thing is. It's a
I know what
filter.
it is. No,
Sure.
it's not. It's a PCV, crankcase ventilation system thing, and it does stuff for the crankcase.
It's like a bomb.
Anyway, that used to go right in this area, but with this bigger exhaust manifold, I don't think it's going to fit anymore. It's just this big chunky thing that used to go in there. With the old manifold, it would sit a lot lower and there was space, but now there isn't. We're also figuring out what to do about this. It's just like it's a T fitting or flange or whatever. What is it called, Weston?
It's called a T. It's just called a T. We're just gonna cut it and put a filter on it.
Something like that. And then we also have this line right here, this rubber hose.
Goes to the intake.
Goes to the intake.
Of the
Should-
turbo.
yeah, down there it goes to the intake on the turbo. And then this used to connect there. And Weston thinks that that could have been partially the reason there was a lot of oil in the turbo. And
The
hence
whole
all
reason we're
smoke.
doing this upgrade is because before,
What do you mean
What?
upgrade? It's a fucking upgrade.
because before there was a bunch of oil coming out the tailpipe. I mean, a bunch of like white smoke, which we assumed was burnt oil. Hopefully it's not coolant, but I guess we'll find out in a couple of minutes.
Hold on.
We got a new
hearing
bat-
it? God damn it.
Yeah, we got a new battery part, guys, from I think AutoZone. I'm not really sure, but I assume AutoZone.
So this one has longer rods than the last one. This is the part that I used in one of the previous videos. See the difference? The issue was this did not extend to the top of the battery, and this one will. Also, this one comes with a special piece that will
Yeah.
go between the caps for the water.